All right, take a look at this. I wasn't sure if I was activating Vulkan right off the shortcut on my desktop. So I came up with this kind of accidentally. And that is, you go into Ubisoft Connect, hit play, and then it gives me the option to initialize in Vulkan, which I am going to do. The video that I made yesterday, it seems like a few people watched it. Thank you very much. When I looked at it on my 55-inch TV after it had been up for a couple hours, it looked fantastic. Like one of the best quality videos that I have seen so far. And I don't know if it's just my vision or I'm a little bit biased, but it looked really good. So I'm going to continue to go with Vulkan. Now I got two different, I'm not going to say who did it, but two different pieces of advice on either using Vulkan or not using Vulkan. One person said Vulkan is more on your CPU, less on your GPU, and then the other person said it's more on your GPU. Well, I want less on my GPU. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to find out if I can do it from the menu. Somebody told me that you can run a benchmark from the main menu. Now, if I can do it, I'll do it. If I can't figure it out, then we'll just play. But it looks really good. So let's go to options. And I guess it's under settings. To run the benchmark. I do like how I've got it set up so far. Is this going to be under accessibility, maybe? Now, I'm not saying it's in here, but somebody told me it was. I might not be looking under the right place either. So I will accept that for sure, that I might not be doing it right. Well, that is not working. Third party. Yeah, they got eye trackers and all kinds of shit. Voice control. Language. Audio. Let's look under video. I'll show you what I'm running. I'm running this here MT53, which is a 40-inch, like 10-year-old flat screen TV. You can barely see it, but I'm running 1842 by 1026. It's almost 1080p, not quite. VSync, when I had turned it on before through my NVIDIA, I didn't like it. Now, failed to connect. Whatever. 60 hertz is what we're running. I'm running Ultra on textures. Resolution scaling is 100. I could maybe play with that, but I'm pretty happy with it. I got temporal injection, anti-aliasing, and foreground frame lock are all on. Frame rate limit is 60. Background frame lock is on. Frame rate limit is 60. Extended FOV is 0. Field of view, I guess is what that is. Yeah, field of view for third-person cameras. Sharpening, I have the Fidelity FX sharpening on. Sharpening intensity is 50. Image calibration. Advanced is preset. Ambient occlusion. It's custom. I got ambient occlusion, level of detail are both ultra. Anisotropic filtering, wow, 16. Screen space shadows is off. Terrain quality is very high. if I go putting this on Ultra, I think it's going to eat up my... Ooh, I'm really pushing it. Grass quality is Ultra. What happens if I take that down to very high? It don't even make any difference, does it? The terrain is a big deal. I'll put it on very high. Boy, I'm really pushing it. Motion blur is definitely off. Bloom is off. Subsurface scattering. I didn't see that it made that big a difference. Long range shadows. Volumetric fog. Fog, background blur. And here's my monitor. Now, whoever said this was absolutely correct. And I think what happened, the reason I didn't see it before on Vulkan was because I didn't make any changes. If you don't make any changes, you don't need to run a benchmark, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I just missed it. But here we go. Yes. I bet it went out of the menu. I'll have to come back in. Because normally it starts up. Oh, okay. No, it saved it. Okay, all the texture quality on Ultra is a big deal. And also the terrain quality on Ultra is a big deal. I've noticed that. All right, here we go. Ooh, that looks good on the GPU. Well, I'm telling you, based on what I have seen, running regular or running on Vulkan, it's taking less off my GPU. So I'm going to go with the person who told me that Vulkan uses less GPU. At least, okay. At least for my setup. Here I'm running a 10th gen i5, 2.9 gigahertz, but it can overclock or whatever up to 4.2 or something like that. I'm running a 1660 Super with 32 gig of RAM. I don't know what else to tell you, but this is looking really good. Okay, that GPU kicks up to 76%, and I think it's the fog in here that might be doing it. Dude, I'm gonna turn everything up on Ultra. And I think part of that is that I've got my frames locked to 60. If you haven't figured this out, I really try to make the game look good, not only for me, but also for everybody else who's watching. Because I'm playing in 1080, essentially. But on YouTube, I believe it's only posting on 720. So there you have it. Dude, this is running smooth. Really smooth. It spiked up to what, like 76% at one time? And my frames are damn near rock solid. Everything's running pretty good. Let's see if there's anything. I'm gonna get vertigo from looking at those train tracks in the snow. Now, so the person who told me I could run the benchmark in Vulkan, you were absolutely correct. And I didn't know or didn't realize or didn't remember. But now the message has been received. And before I would escape out of this just thinking it was going to go continuously forever and ever and ever, amen. That's not the case. Once it gets like 10,000 frames or whatever it gets to, it'll quit on its own. But for those of you who can't see that on the screen, the FPS is like fucking rock solid. And the CPU actually has dropped the usage that it's using. And I'll tell you what, I've got OBS and YouTube running in the background. So in the video RAM, it says 7 gigabytes. Did it pull up another gig somewhere? I wonder if there's a virtual RAM kind of deal. Well, we're going back in. Oh, no, 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 I didn't want to do that. God dang it. I wanted to hit continue. But we're gonna for what I just saw, we're gonna run everything on ultra. No, we're not, because that doesn't allow it. That one will. Space screen reflections and cloth simulation quality is high. Space screen space reflections can only go very high. I can't go ultra. Now, I don't care for the fog and the long range shadows, so we're not going to go with that. Let's go with apply. And I think everything else is on ultra. And that is, look at this. It says I'm using the video RAM 5998. And I have 6194. I've got about 200 megabytes left, according to this. Now it says the GPU is 100%. What the hell? And the CPU is down. What the hell did I just do? Oh, I'm losing frames and everything. Oh, let's escape out of there. What the hell just happened? Something just happened. What did I just do? I should have left well enough alone, shouldn't I? What is going on? Now it says I'm using 100%. It happened when I tried to go offline to look for that. That is some fucked up shit. What? And like I said, I'm running. Man, that was so smooth. Whatever I was doing before was so smooth. We can't have our frames per second going down and my GPU getting smoked here. No, man. I'm in the red. I gotta sneeze. Something just went ape shit. I think that, something just went fucking apeshit. Man, I did something I shouldn't have. Now it looks like the exact opposite. That it's using the GPU instead of the CPU. What the hell? And my frames have dropped. I should have left it alone. What the hell? I'm losing 15 frames. It's when I went to that goddamn extended results or whatever. Detailed results. That's what did it. It's got something else open. Something else is running. I'll tell you what I am going to do, though. This is going to end. Man, should have left that alone. Should have left well enough alone. Well, you know me, I even said it. Because the CPU went way down. GPU's just getting cranked over here. GPU's just getting hammered. All right. It was killed. Now, it still says video RAM is 7 gigabytes. You see that? I admit it. I should have left it alone. I didn't. All right, so here we're going to go. Textures going back to ultra. Now, I wonder if I went to very high on texture and went to level of terrain quality to ultra. Oh, man. And hit apply. And then run the benchmark. Hey, we're invested in this. I've been going for almost 20 minutes on this shit. In for a penny, in for a pound. Look what that did. That put more use on the CPU and much, much less on the GPU. Look at that. It's got to be the combination of things. It has to be. It's Look at that, even with the screen shaking and the explosions and whatever, now my CPU usage is way up. I mean, I was down below 10%. And look at my frames, they are fucking rock solid. They are rock solid. Oh, I lost one frame just then. I went from 60 down to 59. I'm telling you, when I was streaming on Twitch back eons ago, I would try to help people set up their systems because other people helped me set up mine. So I try to share the love. And what I would say is to people is you got to find what your system likes. I mean, you can start with what the manufacturer recommends or what other people who know computers generally recommend. But the bottom line is you got to find what your system likes. And then run it and see how it looks. Well, here we are. I heard that little goat, or sheep. I think we've got mountain goats and sheep here. Look at that, it's not working hard at all, and my frames are rock solid at 60. CPU's got up to what, maybe 40? And the GPU's got up, spiked to 70. I'm telling you, there's something to this. Now on my screen, it looks really good. Okay, there you are. I spiked to 76% on the GPU, up to 42% on the CPU. I lost one frame out of 10,300, basically. One. With these settings. I'm gonna try it like this. So, you're both right. It is very strange though. The people that I talk to, I think it depends. Well, okay. I can't make a unilateral, ooh, you like that word? A unilateral judgment based on these three benchmarks. Well, I'm not comfortable doing it. However, I think it depends on what settings I have on ultra and what settings I have on very high. And actually, let's go through this again. I'll try to make it fast. Texture quality I had on ultra. Now I'm down to very high. Now let me go through these. Resolution scaling is 100. Temporal injection, anti-aliasing, foreground frame lock are all on. Frame rate limits are 60. Background frame lock is on. Fidelity FX sharpening is on. Intensity is 50. I've got a custom advanced preset. Ambient occlusion and level of detail are very high. The filtering word is 16. Terrain quality is ultra. Now, I'm wondering, oh man, the grass quality. I want to see this. I just changed the grass quality, and I'll stop the benchmark quickly. Yeah, the grass quality on ultra, it kicks it up a little bit. It's the texture quality and the level of detail, I think, that's doing it. Yeah, this isn't bad. All right, so let me hit escape. And let's leave the texture quality on very high. And let me see about my level of detail on ultra. And we'll apply that. And now we're gonna run it here just as soon as it gets done saving. Here we go. I could see this spiking up to about 80. See, I don't think I can tell with the naked eye, but the computer knows the difference. It's not working hard. Actually the CPU's working a little harder, which is what I wanted. I lost 1 frame so far. Okay, I've lost 2 frames. This is about right on the cutting edge here, I think. I'm gonna let it run the whole distance. I've lost 3 frames, looks like, so far. 4. This is probably right on the raggedy edge here. That CPU's dipped down though. It's not working as hard. I don't think anything's really working that hard. The CPU is doing great. The GPU is actually pretty good. I didn't figure I'd lose many frames on this part. It actually looks very smooth. I was going to shut the whole computer system down and come back up without YouTube being open. I'd just have to run my OBS and the game. But now, would I lose 4 frames? We'll see here in a minute if it shows how many. It won't, maybe it won't show that. I think I lost 4 frames total out of 10,000. 76% on the GPU, 45 on the CPU. I got a score of A, whatever. We're running this. We are running it. I'm not going to show the extended results. All right. So I'll post this for anybody who wants to see it. And everybody's right. Everybody was right a little bit. But I'm going to stick with this, I think, for now. All right. Texture quality is a big deal. Higher settings use up more VRAM. No shit. I'm at least going to play it. I'm at least going to play it and see what's up. Everything else, hey, you know, can I put this on Ultra? Yes, I can. I don't care about the reflections of the sun shadows. That's fine. All right, so I think we'll stop here. I'll post this and then we'll go play. Thanks for watching. 30 minutes of your life you'll never get back. Peace.